What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hercules back with another video. Due to the recent circumstances with the coronavirus, I'm gonna do a all dumbbell leg workout. So basically this is for people that don't have access to things like a squat rack or a barbell right now. Even if you only got 20-pound dumbbells, 10-pound dumbbells, whatever, you can adjust the volume based off what you have. So if you got 10-pound dumbbells, you might have to do 20-30 reps. It's up to you, or you can get some 30s. That way you can lower your reps a little bit, at least enough to get a good workload in on the legs. So, or this will work good for somebody like me for right now. For example, my back is bothering me, my spine is compressed, so I don't want to do any load-bearing exercises like front squats is what I normally do. I don't want to do those because it's just going to compress my spine, and I want to let that heal up. So I want to do a full dumbbell workout. This is good for everybody quarantined right now. You're stuck in the house and you need ideas on what to do with dumbbells. I'm gonna hit the quads and I'm gonna hit the hamstrings in a real quick workout. Like I said, all dumbbells. High volume, straight to the point. I'm gonna hit the legs and we might even throw some calves in at the end. So without further ado, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I don't wanna hold you up too long at the beginning of the video. And I'm gonna put the workout in the description. That way, after it's done, you guys can go to the bottom, get the workout description, write it down, and follow along with the exercises so you can do this yourself at home, in the living room, in the garage, wherever you got to do it. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna throw some music on and get back to y'all afterwards. All right, YouTube family, you see here I got this bench. If you don't have a bench at home, use a chair. That works as well for those of you at home. First exercise we're starting out with is a dumbbell squat, or a dumbbell front squat as you can call it. The reason I have the bench there is, for one, it takes some of the stress off of the knees to come to a dead stop, and it's good depth level for those that are not well trained in how far they need to squat down and things like that. So, first exercise is a dumbbell front squat. We're gonna hold that dumbbell nice and high, keep that chest high, chest up, feet slightly outside the shoulder width, and keep those elbows tucked in. That way you're not putting a lot of stress on the front delts trying to hold that dumbbell up. You see here I'm showing you my feet. That's a more of a wide stance if you want more hamstrings, and that's a close stance if you want the quads. I went with right in the middle. Wasn't trying to target either one here. Just doing a regular stance and squat here. So make sure you up in the weight each time if you can. And if you do not have more dumbbells, just do more reps, man. You got to do what you can right now in these hard times. You got to be grateful for what you have, guys. So do your best to make whatever you have work. As long as your form is good and your motion is correct, you should be all right. Something's better than nothing. Second exercise, we're going to go with Goblet Squats. Now, I like to do mine with the feet close and the heels elevated, just like so. So find something that you can in the house to elevate those heels. It's gonna put a lot more tension on the quads. Real tall posture here. Big chest, straight back. Squatting straight down and straight up. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of pressure on the quads. If you got really, really bad knees, it might bother you to do these. And if it does, you can widen out. You can open the hips a little bit. So basically, you don't have to keep your knees as close. Up in the way each time. Had to show y'all a little quad action here. Bam. Squeeze the quads at the top. Do not lock your knees. I see a lot of people locking their knees when they do these, and it's literally the most cringe thing ever. It's bad for you to lock the knees. It's bad for you to lock the elbows. You want to lock out, but you're locking out at the quads. Squeeze those quads at the top of the movement, not the knees. Third movement. This one's tough. I'm not going to lie to you. Bulgarian split squats. Now, you can do these differently, and everybody has their own opinion, but you can do these to target the quads, or you can do these to target more glutes and hamstrings. Obviously, I'm targeting more quad here. Keeping that leg closer to that foot, closer to the body. If you wanted to go for more hamstring and glute, you would step out a little further. That way you get the deeper stretch on the hams and glutes, and you would also lean more forward to create more tension in the posterior chain. So I'm going for more of a quad movement here, so I'm keeping that foot angle close to my body, not too far away, and I'm keeping constant tension on the quads. So you want to make sure you hit these and do both sides. Fourth movement, Sumo Squats. Ladies out there, y'all want that side glute portion hit? These are really good for that, as long as you come up and you squeeze those glutes. I'm more going for hamstrings here. I'm not trying to work my glutes directly, so I'm going for more of hamstrings. So it's constant tension. I'm not squeezing the glutes super hard at the top. Like I said, if you want to go for those, you can come all the way up and squeeze. If you're just doing hamstrings, keep that tension on the hamstrings and squeeze it there. You can see here from the side, I'm not necessarily bringing the hips all the way forward. I'm just coming up enough to squeeze the hamstrings, guys. That's all I'm going for with this movement. Trying to keep as much size on my hamstrings as possible. Seeing that during this pandemic, I can't use a leg press or heavy hamstring machines. Moving on. Now we're going to be doing stiff legs. Okay, so for these, same thing as for those goblet squats earlier. Get you something to elevate the toes down. This creates a bigger stretch in the calf muscles, which creates a deeper stretch in the hamstrings and then up the glutes, all the way up the back of the body. Everything's connected. It's the little things that matter when it comes to bodybuilding. You got to make these small adaptations if you want to really contract a muscle or stretch a muscle, or just specifically put some good tension on a muscle. You got to hit your angles. Nice flat back here. Keeping the knees slightly bent, not locking the knees out. Coming down just enough till I feel that stretch in the hamstrings. Coming up, squeeze. And then, guys, just to finish off the legs, we're gonna hit some calves. So elevate those toes. If you got some stairs at home, you can use almost anything as long as the heels come down lower than the toes and you come up and squeeze those calves. You are gonna work them. High volume, slight pause at the top will get the job done. And that is gonna be the full dumbbell leg routine. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As you can see, I'm sweating real good, and that was just using dumbbells. You can still get a great workout in doing dumbbells. I've actually never done that before, so I got a great workout. My legs on fire, my calves on fire. We hit the quads and we hit the hamstrings. So anyways, like I said before, I'm gonna put the full workout in the description. Make sure you guys copy and paste that, write it down, do whatever. Try it out, because like I said, I know everybody's stuck in the house, and at least if you have dumbbells, you could even do this with water jugs. Do I hate seeing it on Instagram? Yes, because it really don't do much, but it's better than nothing. Use you some dumbbells if you got them. Do those workouts, blow up quads, blow up hamstrings, and hit those calves all at the same time. If you do have access to more weights though, I do have workouts on my website at HerculesBatesFitness.com. We're gonna put that there. You see it in the camera? We're gonna put that right down there. Go there, download you a workout plan, get you a nutrition guide from your boy, and let me get you right. Thank y'all for watching the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. New content coming soon. Hercules out.